Let me live. Let me live.
Mitch! Wait, no, you're invisible! You're invisible! What the fuck? No! Are you kidding me? More you know. Oh shit! Oh, Yoshi, where'd you go?
Wait, it's way too early.
Double sevens! P gets the yes! Hey, Wario! You get the yes! This year, I spent a lot of time making Super Mario Bros. Themed plushies. From some fairly easy ones to some difficult challenges, I've made more than a dozen of them. As a bonus, some of these were both Christmas and birthday gifts for friends and family. This video is a showcase of all of the plushies that I have made. Like this video, and subscribe if you want to see what future plushies that I plan to make. I've got some new original ideas that I want to tackle, as well as some alternatives to other characters. Links to every single plush video guide I use will be in the description below. Please check them out if you want to make your own. Comment down below your favorite plushie that I have made, or share a comment on a plushie that you have made. Join the Discord server linked in the description below, and share what you've made. Now, it's time for the plushie showcase. The first of many boos I have sewn. My grandmother and I used an updated guide that we actually made by a YouTuber who can no longer be found on the internet, sadly. This is a red boo that I made for a good friend of mine for Christmas last year. Although it seems to start to get loose, it is one of the earliest plushies that I have made. I've also improved from those early boo phases, but for the first of the few earlier plushies that I've made, it's a nice start. Plus, red is his favorite color, so I had to do a red boo for him. Like the video if you like the color red. This boo was for another friend of mine for Christmas. His boo was a yellow boo, but to add some slight variation to it, I decided to make it have black arms. This boo was made around the time when the only kinds of plushies that I had ever made were only a Goomba, a Mr. I, and a boo. I gave it a mostly yellow body with black arms to fit the theme of the friend in particular. Whatever you do not call this boo a bee boo, or else it might start haunting you. Like this video if you don't want to be haunted. Dark Green Boo is actually a boo that I have yet to gift and send to the friend who I wanted to send it to as a Christmas gift. With the purple arms and purple tongue, it was made to fit the color scheme of a certain Discord friend. I wanted to send this to her at the time that I made it, but I hadn't been able to do so. When I'm able to send it to her, I'll send it to her, but I can't wait to see her reaction to it when she gets it. But at the same time, if she sees this video, she's getting spoiled by this, so yeah. But for now, I still have this unique boo. The color scheme is based on our OC, which is from the Sonic universe. Like this video if you like Sonic the Hedgehog. This lime green boo in particular was one of the ones I had special reason for making. I wanted to send this to a friend of mine who has a particular series on his own YouTube channel. This boo would be added as whatever he wants it to be. It could be used as a transformation or as a brand new character in his series. I wanted to keep this a surprise. However, if you were to watch this video, you would see that this boo was actually made specifically for him. Like this video if you were into Plants vs. Zombies, or if you like the color lime. Now, this boo is a special one. This is probably the most advanced of the 5 boos shown. This boo has actually a different color eyes, 2 different color hair pieces, and was actually based on the OC of the special someone that I gifted it to. I really wanted to make her boo look special compared to the other boos that I have made. As a result, I made it look like as if I took her own OC and transformed it into a boo. Like this video if you like ghosts, or anything spooky related. A red Bob-omb plush created using a guide made by the YouTuber Blob. A slightly different kind of guide compared to the different Bob-omb guide both me and my grandma did at one point. This was my first attempt at a Bob-omb. The hardest part is still honestly the key on the back of the Bob-omb. That Bob-omb factory at Universal Hollywood made making Bob-ombs look so much easier. If you decide to make a Bob-omb plushie, you can just avoid the key to eliminate the frustrations. Or, just don't flip the key inside out and just keep it the way it is, because flipping it inside out is not an easy time. Like the video if you like Super Mario 64. There is a funny story about this Bob-omb. This is another one of the plushies that I sent to the same friend who got the purple boo plushie. But this plushie was a printing error, where I accidentally printed out the wrong size and ended up with a 4x6 layout for this particular plush. I ended up just going along with it, as I attempted to print out Goomzilla's Bob-omb guide, as I needed it for a different plush that we did not make this year, a normal black Bob-omb. So with the printing goof that I made, I decided to just create a smaller version of the Bob-omb plush my grandmother made me a few years prior. It was honestly harder to make compared to the large red one I did. Like the video, I think the small Bob-omb is adorable. This blue Koopa troopa was an idea that my friends had gone with, so I had asked them what kind of plushie they wanted me to make. And after some options that felt like a "you serious" type comment, I ended up picking the blue colored Koopa troopa. This was probably one of the more difficult plushies that I tackled. What made it even better was that when I finished this Koopa troopa, it was right before I got to go see the Super Mario Bros. Movie in theaters. So I got to have a very special Koopa troopa that fit with the movie. I would have loved to have made it fit the cool blue shell Koopa character, but this is my first Koopa Troopa attempt. I didn't want to go too overcomplicated for my first one. The guide used was Goomzilla's, like the video of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. A white Shy Guy, made for my good friend of mine for his birthday. As the white Shy Guy is who he usually plays as in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I felt like it would be a perfect birthday gift for him. So I wanted to make my first Shy Guy plush be this white one in particular. This is the only Shy Guy plush that I've actually currently made, and I do plan to make more Shy Guys. Other color Shy Guys in particular, more so than just the red one. Guide was made using Goomzilla's video. Like the video if you like Shy Guy, or any of the Yoshi games. Now this one was a fun plushie to make. This was a plushie that I made as a surprise birthday gift for my aunt. She didn't even know actually I was making it for her. And I do want to make more chain chomps. Maybe even slightly smaller ones, and this one was a fairly big one. Despite not having a YouTube video on how to make, I was able to actually make it and make it look really good. My grandmother helped create an original plush design, my Flame Chomp plushie, that I actually shared in my plush showcase video. Maybe I actually can make a video on how to make your own Flame Chomp. Like the video if you love dogs. The first of the 2 greenie plushies that I've made, and part of a future plush project set that I plan to do. Guide made by Mario Luigi Fan 101, and an older one at that. This is the only ghost from Dark Moon that he has done. I do hope he does the other ones for the rest of the Dark Moon crew. I have another greenie preset kit that is slightly smaller than this one. I want to work and make the rest of the Dark Moon crew, because this is not really much guides to go off of. I either have to make them myself, or hope actually one of the bigger plush YouTuber guides makes a guide on them. Like the video if you like Dark Moon. The other greenie plushie from Dark Moon, and the last plushie I sent to the same friend as the 2 previous ones. This one was also similar to the small Bob-omb plushie that I made. The color of it is purple, just like the Bob-omb, but the ghost is also called a greenie. It's small and adorable, and I'd probably stick to the medium-sized plush that I do plan on eventually making. At least this is the last small plush that I will make. Unless my parent messes up again and creates another small layout. Now that would be a funny story if it happened again. Like the video if you like Dark Moon. A red bullet bill using Blob's guide, and one that I decided to make a variation of. The red coloring is the color scheme of the bullseye bill, and compared to what the other bullet bill plushies I have, is actually the largest of the 3 of them. This bullet bill is also what actually helping me out for making a future plush project that I'll be having a video for, so I'm currently building a layout, and eventually we'll make a video on. This plush in particular will be a way to link to Blob's bullet bill guide, sort of a part 2 to that video, so that if you wanted to go even further with your own bullet bill, I'd recommend doing it. Like the video if you like Mario Wonder's battleship levels. The first plush I ever actually made a guide on, the fire flower. My first plush I actually went and actually did a custom video showing how you make your own fire and ice flower. Printing out my own guide is actually thanks to a fire flower plush that I actually have hanging in my room, that I was able to come up with the idea in question. By using a 2D picture of the fire flower, I was able to get rid of a really good layout for the others who want to try to make their own. As a bonus, since there really is no real good guides for a fire flower, I decided to do that and make it possible for those easy guides. The guide is a bit long, but also adding all the sewing I did sped up. Like the video if you like the OG fire flower. Using the same guide that allowed me to make my own custom fire flower, I used it to make my own ice flower. Both of them have the exact same design, so it was very easy to do. The only thing different from my ice flower and possibly others is how I set up my flower's leaves. As a bonus, this guide will work with all future Mario flower power-ups, with only a slight different layout for some of the flowers if necessary, like placing the head for the fire flower for a boomerang for the boomerang flower. Like the video if you want the ice flower to return in a future Mario title. The Chill Bully. I used Luigi Fan 101's guide for a bully, but instead of doing the normal bully, I decided to go for the ice variant from Snowman's Land. I chose the Chill Bully because that was a plush I hadn't seen made before, or yet. So I wanted to start off with something of an original plush. The guide I actually worked for a majority of it. The only thing really that kind of changed was actually based the horn at the top. I ran out of light blue so that one part of it that's not the same color is a unique feature for mine. I do have plans to make the regular bully, or even making your own Chief Chili. Like the video if you like snow. Like the Koopa Troopa, I used a bit of Goomba's Koopa Troopa guide to assist in the making of this blue shell. As for the spikes, I actually used my own blue shell plush to calculate how many spikes there are on a blue shell. Did you know there's actually 7 spikes on a blue shell? The wings was also part of Goomba's Koopa guide. It was tricky to sew the wings onto the Koopa shell. This actually allows for the blue shell to look as this iconic design of the terrifying winged demon, the blue spiny shell. Now, the only thing left to do is actually make one more and use the Hero Bro plush guide, then encrypt the blue shell commander from Super Mario Bros. Movie. Like the video, or this blue shell will target you. One of the tallest plushies I've tackled. I used Luigi Fan 101's Pokey guide for part of it, but my plan was to make the Tower Power Pokey from Paper Mario sticker stock. The segments are held together by 2 pipe cleaners, and the crown itself was the hardest part of this plush. Instead of taking the easy route and making it look purely paper-like, I decided to make it look as if it was made in 3D. I even used Luigi Paper Jam to help design the crown. Thank God the first Papercraft boss was a Papercraft Mega Sparkle Goomba. I'll say that actually helped me make the 3D crown possible, and I can do the other Sticker Star bosses, like Mr. Blizzard. Like this video if you like Paper Mario. This plush is massive. so massive that I was barely able to rotate it with ease just to throw it off. It took me nearly a month to sew this huge one. This is one that if I tackled again, I'd shrink the layout in at least a half, or even maybe a third, or even do a small print mistake that would print out smaller layouts for a plush kit. Since my first plush ever made was a regular Goomba plush made from the guide using Goomzilla, this one actually was the Goomba King using Mario and Luigi Fan 101's guide. This is actually one time I'd actually want to print out the smaller layouts for this plush of this size. Like the video if you like Paper Mario. A special birthday gift from my dad, I used Mario Luigi Fan 101's Toad Guide, and honestly, his guide actually was the perfect one for this birthday in particular. And the fact that this year was actually a special year for my dad, and how this Toad was actually a Super Mario 64 themed Toad, made it even better. You can buy your own Blue Toad plushie, but mine stands out and looks unique. I felt like this actually was a much better option to do than just, buy a regular Blue Toad plush, or just make a regular Toad. Like this video if you like Captain Toad, or think Toad is the best. Special birthday gift from my mom, I used Mario Luigi Fan 101's Peach Guide, and I'll say that this plush deserved to be one of the hardest plushies I've ever tackled. Actually, the second hardest. The color of Peach's dress is purple because purple is my mom's favorite color. I had to hide this plushie until I could share it and reveal it to her on her birthday. This was also planned around the same time I actually had made my mom's anniversary card, so it was even better to be able to actually complete her unique plush. Like this video if you like Princess Peach, or if one of your favorite characters is a princess in the Mario universe. In an insane world, it is the sane who are called crazy. A special birthday gift from my sister. I used a guide by YouTuber Witchcrafty. The Luma itself was not hard to make. What added to the difficulty of it is how I actually had to basically design a custom cage for it. I actually had to glue pipe cleaners onto 2 silver discs that I made purely to create the cage for the Luma. Design of the cage is a bit simplified, but it worked for what I was wanting to make. The theme of the plush was actually based on her favorite character in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I wanted to make her have something from the movie itself. I had planned on this plush since the movie came out. She mentioned she really liked the character. I also had to hide this plush till I reveal it to her. Like this video if you love the Super Mario Bros. Movie, or time, like hope is an illusion. I used Blop's Wario plush guide to make this plush. Instead of doing a normal Wario, I decided to give him a bit of a unique variation difference. I made him based on the Final Set Wario series and went all out on him. I'd say this is definitely worthwhile to make, and it's going to be the first of many Final Set Wario themed plushies that I will attempt to make. I started with Wario, and I have a few others to tackle in that series. This is one that I'll be able to do most of the characters in that series, with some going to be fairly difficult to make. For a start of the Final Set Warriors plush set, it is hard to have the main star of the whole series being made first. Like this video if you love Five Nights at Wario's. This was the last plushie I used Blop's video for a guide on for this year. A King Boo guide that comically forgot to give King Boo his eyes. So, I decided to keep it that way, purely for the humor of it. Honestly, it's like given a nickname King Slender Boo, and I have no desire to give it eyes. If I do decide to make another King Boo with his design in mind, or even alter it in a unique variation twist of mine, then I'll request that the user give me the eyes they want for that Boo in particular and make their King Boo unique. Like this video if you like Luigi's Mansion. The true King Boo plush of all the King Boos that I've made, and the big one. I used Mario Luigi Fan 101's recent King Boo guide, and no doubt about it, this is one that I'm actually glad to have made. Since Luigi Mansion 2 HD is released on Switch next year, I'm glad I have my own custom King Boo plushie. Out of all the King Boo plushies that I've made, this one is the largest and also my favorite one. For those who want their own King Boo, this one is a far better guide to use for a really good King Boo. I also have plans for a special kind of Boo in that series, but that one is the one that would be a unique challenge for me to actually tackle. Like this video if you are hyped for the Luigi's Mansion 2 remake. The final plushie I've made this year, a Super Mario 64 themed Mario plushie made using Mario Luigi Fan 101's guide. Although I probably won't use this guide for the other Mario plush that I plan on making, this was actually the perfect gift for my uncle, who is a massive Mario fan, and the reason why I actually got into Super Mario in the first place, many years ago. This is also the last birthday / Christmas that I've actually made for someone this year, and the last plush that I've made this year overall. Like this video if you are a fan of Super Mario. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this special plush showcase. Please like this video, subscribe for more Mario content, and join my Discord server so you can chat with me on some Mario plush ideas. Share any plush project that you've been working on. If you have any original plush designs that you've made and want to share them, you can share them. Who knows? I might end up making that plush for myself if I see it being something that I actually can make. Please check out my Fire and Ice Flower plush guide, as well as my future plush guides that I plan on making. And also, please don't forget to check out the guides for both Goomzilla, Blop, Mario Luigi Fan 101, and Witchcrafty for the plush they have also created. I will hopefully use some of their guides for some future plush projects that I plan on tackling. Their guides helped make some of these plushies possible to make. If you have any plush ideas, comment down below what might be a cool idea for a plushie. Stay golden and happy holidays, everyone.